The cannabis sector hasn't been performing that well of late. Many thought that it would be one of those hot sectors that was going to take off, but it hasn't really shown us that yet. Now, it does have a big cult following behind it, and one of the big players in that arena are Tilray. Now, they have earnings coming up next week. They've also been struggling to the downside, so can the earnings announcement kickstart things for more positive bullish outlook? Well, I'm going to take a look at the charts, technical analysis, to see where that price might be heading next. So with that, let's get on and dig into those charts. The weekly line chart makes for depressing reading. A near 98% fall from those highs around $150. It's been a one-way street since. It has sort of become a bit quieter since 2020, but you can see it's been sloping down since 2021 to about $7-ish today. So not looking that great in terms of the longer term picture. There has been a little bit of price positivity of late, and that's allowed the 4-line break chart to create a bearish reversal with entries around $5.11 and $4.87 for those bears out there amongst you. I'm afraid the daily Heikin-Ashi chart fails to inspire as well. There's not much room to the downside for the bears, and for the bulls out there, it's going to take some fundamental shift to knock that up through that. Like you see that light blue pink shaded area, the 2 standard deviation regression bands. Signals at the moment are weak bullish. Volatility and volume has picked up, which is also a good encouraging sign, but really that trend is down and it all looks rather depressing. So for the Renko chart, we use a 30 cents block size, and I'm afraid it's a similar story. All our signals at the bottom there are bearish or turning bearish, and in terms of price action, you can see that trend moving down from summer of last year. Like I say, not much size space to the downside, so you're into low single figures for potential targets. Upside, well, you're probably talking $12, $16, then maybe $23 if things can start to turn around, or the earnings season produces some good numbers next week and kickstarts maybe a bullish short-term run. Back to my broker then. First trade for some options or outright plays for Tilray. $1,000 you've got to spend. That will buy you 100 shares. That costs $748. And we could buy the June call, and that looks like the standout trade there. That's the 7 strike. And then we have a straddle position. Now, I recommend these around the earnings season if you know how to play them, and I actually got a course available. I'll put a link into the description below about that if you want to learn more how to maximize gains around earnings season using the straddle strategy. But in this instance, it's got to move a serious way to make you any profit, and really leaves the long call position probably the best one there to take advantage of any bullishness in the Tilray stock. Now, based purely on the technicals, we're going to give Tilray a weak bearish score. Certainly in the shorter term Renko chart, more bearish than the sort of medium term Heikin-Ashi chart, which is a bit of a mixed bag. Got some bearish reversals numbers for you to think about in the top right there. And then in terms of targets, if it does kick off and earnings are good, then there is some good upside, 3.75 and 6.75 to 1. Not so much to the downside because we are at those lows, not much space there, 1.1, 1.75 to 1. But overall, weak bearish for Tilray. Not looking great then for Tilray at the moment, and earnings next week. One to watch out for to see whether there's any surprises there to the upside that can kickstart some bullishness, positivity into that stock price. But the sector as a whole hasn't been doing that great either. It's going to take some fundamental shifts, maybe some regulatory changes in the States to, like I say, fire up the cannabis medicinal sector some more. Let me know in those comments below what you think is going to happen next, the cannabis sector and Tilray for that matter. Love to hear from you. Want to talk more in depth, more questions, then join us in the Traders Club, free on Discord. Anyone welcome. We discuss all things trading, trying to build up a community there of like-minded people so we can keep the discussion and ideas going. Well, if you've liked today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell buttons, and all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.